Hello there and welcome to my channel. So it's gonna be May and I almost sang this song. And this year I decided to participate in MerMay. For those who don't know, MerMay is hosted every year in the month of May, and you get to draw a mermaid every single day based on a prompt or a word. The daily prompts can be found on the MerMay website or Instagram. The prompts are out, so you can start drawing right now or working on it. I linked them in the description down below. So I participated in MerMay back in 2020, and to be honest, it was a great way for me to get motivated and draw every day. It's a lot of work, and I think I was only able to finish it because it was it was 2020. I don't want to go into it, but However, your art will improve so much. I mean, 31 mermaids is a lot of mermaids. And because it's a lot, this year I'm doing things a little bit differently. I decided to group prompts together into themes or even stories, and I'm working on a couple of prompts together on any given day. This way, I technically am working on all prompts. I actually don't know about that one, but I won't feel as overwhelmed that I have to draw 31 mermaids in 31 days. So I went through the list and realized that Aloha, Lei, and Hoola were Hawaiian or Polynesian themes. So I grouped them together and decided that would be my theme for the day. I later added kaiju, but that was to fill the page, and I'll explain that later. So the first drawing I made was based on the prompt Aloha. That's for May 31st, the last day. And so Aloha has a very spiritual and deep significance to the Hawaiian people. Aloha is the word for love, affection, peace, compassion, and mercy. Aloha is also commonly used as a greeting. So given the meaning of the word, I wanted to draw a Hawaiian girl and a mermaid welcoming us into MerMay 2024. I wanted to have them sitting in beach rocks, greeting us, the viewers, and holding flower leis in their hands. Other than the prompt itself, my other inspiration was the movie Aquamarine, which had been free to watch up until recently here on YouTube. I was gonna recommend it, but if you can, go watch it. It's a really lovely movie. And in the movie, two human teenagers become best friends with a mermaid. And I sort of wanted that idea into this prompt. Super girly, like girls and mermaids making, being friends and stuff. Anyway, so I first drew an initial sketch in computer paper because honestly, I'm kind of terrible at centering drawings in my sketchbook. And if you have a table lamp, you can use that, but what I do is I take a 4B pencil and I cover the whole backside of the drawing I made in the computer paper. And then I take that drawing or that paper and I put it on the sketchbook and I trace it with a pen, and I get a lighter version of the drawing in the sketchbook, and I then trace on top of that, and I draw and I use watercolor and all this stuff. But I feel like sometimes the pencil, I have problems drawing in the sketchbook. Sometimes the pencil doesn't glide as well as computer paper because it is more textured. I just feel like I can make more mistakes in the sketchbook if I start the drawing directly there. So the computer paper method works very well sometimes for things that I know I'm going to use watercolor and a lot of mixed media in. It doesn't affect the quality of the paper is what I mean. So anyway, after drawing, I used watercolors to color most of it, starting from the background and working to the front. For the colors, I got inspired by the plumeria flowers. Plumeria? I don't know how you pronounce that. And they are so beautiful. And I did see some flower leis made with plumerias, so I thought that could work. Plumeria colors are super cheerful, very summery. So I used the colors in both the prompt Aloha, like the font, and also in the girls' dresses and the mermaid. It makes the drawing more cohesive. I really wanted the colors to pop as well, so I used some Ohuhu markers on top of the watercolors to give it even more vibrancy. I wanted the girls' hairs to be flowy and wavy, kind of like beach waves actually. And I went for dark brown hair for the girl. I should look for Hawaiian names. Maybe I should give my characters some names, but for now, I saw a lot of references where Hawaiian girls just wore their hair long and flowy, super pretty. And for the mermaid, I went for the crazy colors, you know, semi-inspired by Aquamarine. She has blonde hair with some blue highlights. So yeah, that was my first prompt. I technically used lays in the prompt Aloha as well, so I mean, that's what I mean. Like, sometimes you can bring two different prompts into one drawing, so you don't feel like you have to draw 31 mermaids, you know? But yeah, that's Aloha, the 31st prompt for MerMay. Alright, so the next prompt is lay. That's for May 1st. It's the one I should have started with, but it's alright. You can do whatever you want, honestly. And so like I said, I used Aloha and lay. I interlaced them in my first drawing, but I felt like I could do a quick little profile of a mermaid focusing on the lay prompt. Just in case, lays are garlands or wreaths. English is not my first language, and they're worn in Hawaii. So though I focused on flower lays, they can technically be any series of objects strung together. Lays are given as gifts to honor people and can be given in special occasions or events such as weddings. Making and giving someone else a lei is a sign of love, honor, and friendship. So I wanted to do a simple drawing showing a smiling girl wearing her lei. Honestly, she ended up looking like Zendaya, which wasn't my intention, but ironically it is a prompt in MerMay this year. So I wanted to give her a colorful, very colorful, mystical hair color. Since I'm only using her profile, I'm not really, drawing the tail or anything like that. Though the ear fins do suggest that she is a magical creature. For the lei colors, I actually should have chosen different tones or different colors, but I was using an actual reference from a real life lei I saw. However, I kept going because, it looks fine. It's fine. There's no time sometimes. Like, MerMay, if completion is my goal, then I cannot focus on making things too perfect, right? But at least the leis are, they're authentic and they look really pretty anyway. I was satisfied with the drawing. It looks really cute. So the third prong that relates to Hawaiian culture is hula. It's for May 2nd. And hula is a dance that expresses chants, songs, and through the dancing and the movements, they portray stories, history, and tales. I saw a couple of Merrie Monarch festival clips and pictures, and you can check them out here on YouTube, actually. I linked some of the videos down below. Merrie Monarch festival seems to be a very famous hula festival. And I found inspiration in these videos and drew a mermaid with the dress and the colors of some of the women that I saw doing the hula. Here the lei colors of red and yellow look super lovely with the dark purple of violet hair. I gave the mermaid mostly, I focused more on copying the reference from waist up. I wasn't trying to copy it. I was just copying the movement itself because I wanted the mermaid to be as authentic as possible doing the hula. And then I gave some movement to the skirt to sort of indicate that she is dancing. Overall, I'm super satisfied how this mermaid looked. I love the colors. And yeah, that was the third prompt for MerMay. So the bottom of the page at this point was a little bit empty, and I'd also had a couple of swatches of color that I have used for the Aloha drawing. So I decided to add one more prong. For me this year, the key is to complete MerMay. It doesn't need to be perfect, and as I said, I will be mixing prompts. And I also think that I will be adding prompts that are easier or quicker to draw. My drawings may seem super simple for people, but I finished almost all of season 1 of H2O, just doing this video's prompts and another video's prompts as well. I did 2 videos that I'll post soon, but I am super slow. Like, I'm a super slow drawer. Like, I draw super slow. So I decided to add another prong, but I didn't want to take it too seriously. And I decided to add kaiju. I'm not in the mood to draw a Godzilla mermaid, so I decided to make a cute little giant kaiju. I based it off of a frog and an axolotl. I have no idea how you pronounce that, but those cute little creatures. And so I made a cute little image of all the mermaids that I had drawn in all these prongs, and the girl greeting the little big kaiju friend, who is friend-shaped and is a friend indeed. Good vibes only in this mermaid. But anyway, so the Hawaiian girl and mermaid Zendaya are holding a giant lei to welcome the little big kaiju friend, and he is super happy. I draw other images of the little big kaiju friend. I decided to name him that. Whatever. And one of him with a lei and another one with him entering the beach, the beach, and just a random little doodle as well to finish the page. I also drew a couple of plumeria flowers on top of what was originally my color swatches for the first drawing, and yeah, I decided that had actually it definitely finished the page. It gave it more of a completed look, if you will. And yeah, that's it. I completed 4 prongs, Aloha, lei, Hoola, and kaiju. Sorry for that. And I guess a number 5 if you count Zendaya, I'm sorry. And yeah, I created a little narrative of friendship from Earth to the sea, and I also learned a lot of cultural and historic facts about Hawaii as well. So I linked everything I used and some of the videos I watched regarding Hawaii down below. Sometimes research is the best inspiration, to be honest, and I also recommend the show H2O, Just Add Water, which I binged this weekend and week, and also the movie Aquamarine. It's really cute. So yeah, anyway, I hope this helps you or inspires you to grab your sketchbook and try out some of MerMay's prompts. Take care and have a good day.